Photo in 5 minutes. First questions, then photo. Done.
पक्का देंगे फोटो
पक्का
मंगेश
पक्का
बहुत ज्यादा
डन. और अगर फोटो नहीं मिला सर गेम डाउनलोड कीजिए आलिया है गेम में स्क्रीनशॉट लेके छाप दीजिए कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कुछ टेंशन नहीं है कुछ गेम खेलने का टाइम नहीं है सर क्या बात कर रहे हैं बम्बई में हम सब ट्रेन लेते हैं सर गेम खेलने का टाइम तो मिलता ही है सर क्या बात कर रहे हो 2 घंटा मिनिमम तो दिन का ट्रैफिक में जाता है. Okay, so Mark, I'd like to start with you. Tell us a bit about the game and what exactly do players do in the game. If I start playing the game, what would I do?
Yeah.
What would happen?
So you'd first start off with beginning your career.
Right. Okay.
Well, first you're going to meet Alia, and she's going to say, "Hey, can you help me? I've lost my cat."
Right, okay.
And then Sheba, right, that we
Right,
talked about. And then you go through photo shoots. You go
Right.
through meeting a director. She helps you out getting your first big break.
Nice,
You get
okay.
a manager. You get a publicist. You start becoming part of the Bollywood industry.
Right, okay.
And you know, it's not only about the gigs that you do, but it's also about the fashion. It's about all the people that you meet,
Right.
and navigating your way through the drama that
Right.
can sometimes be associated.
Obviously. I mean, and there's obviously some creative liberties you've taken with the game. It's not super realistic, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Because-
it's the fantasy, it's the fun part of
Right. Okay.
being in
Because otherwise, the
business,
first 15 levels would just be level 1, go stand outside this bungalow in Warsaw for audition.
right.
Level 2, 10 hours later, go stand outside this other bungalow.
Right.
So you've cut that part out.
We like to say we give the film version fantasy of what it's like
Nice.
to be an actor, not
Okay.
all the hard parts, right? That wouldn't be fun.
That would be fun. Yeah, that's true. That would
Yeah.
be fun. And where did this idea come from for this particular route to take with the game?
Sure. So, like Mark mentioned earlier, when we were talking and brainstorming about what we want to build for India about a year ago, we thought about the story-driven life simulation style of game, and it's a genre that is very popular around the world, and we wanted to build it with Indian content, and of course, Indian movies and cinema is such a big part of all our lives that it was natural that we build a game like this for the India market, and we couldn't think of anybody better to work with than with Alia, who totally gets this, and it's a pleasure working with her.
That's pretty awesome. And how long has the game been in development? Because it looks like something you took your time with. It looks like...
Yeah, we've been speaking for a long time with Ali as well, and we started building this game about a year ago. It's been in development and testing for about a year now.
All right. And Mark, what was it like trying to get Alia's look right in the game? Because there's entirely too many games in this world with very creepy, not natural-looking characters.
No, I have to say
right?
they've got my looks
Yes,
bang on.
that's why.
We
Like right now only, this I remember I wore during Diya Zindagi promotions.
Right, okay.
This look I wore during Diya Zindagi promotions, and that I wore during Kapoor and Sons promotions.
Wow, you really do know your fashion. Like, we literally wake you up at 3 in the morning, like, when did you wear this outfit? And you'll know.
I
Wow.
remember.
so if you guys look
There are
at
few things that I know, and I know them very
Fair
well.
enough.
what we started with, obviously, was looking at pictures on the web of Alia, and if you look at all the different pictures, you find out she has a very elastic and expressive face. And that's a good thing, but it makes it very difficult to try to nail that one look in the game. And I think we probably did 50 iterations.
Right, okay.
Over a period of time, and the artist would try, and we're like, no, that doesn't look right. No, her cheekbone's not right. No, her lips aren't right. And we just continued iterating, until finally we got the look, and I remember it's like, that's it, don't change it. Don't change it at all. And then the other thing is the expressions, because if you get a still face, that's one thing, but then when you have to do all the different expressions, it gets another challenge. So our artists loved it, because they can continue to work on her face again and again and look at pictures. That's a really fun thing to do, right? And so it took a period of time. And you know, we had a series I think we sent you and said pick the one you like best, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
did you have any inputs or feedback and be like, no, not that, not right now? Did you have any like actor feedback going, no?
I think they got my wardrobe pretty bang on. It was just about getting the face and the hair and the figure.
And yeah, that's what I was going to say. They were like, no, you have to change this.
No, but this figure is a little dreamy as well. This is how I would love to look. I don't really look this way, but that's what we said, right? It's about the fantasy. It's about what you can achieve. So yeah.
This is cool. So if I ever do appear in the game, six-pack,
Whatever you want.
But you're very
Whatever you
fit
want.
right now,
Totally do
so.
that.
you can do that, right?
You can cover your boxes as well.
Done. Nice. Yeah. I'll be in the background again. Guy with cat. So what, were you guys nervous when pitching to her for the first time? What was it like when you met her? Like she said, you went down to Goa.
Yeah,
and you,
well, so I've worked with actors before in other games.
right, yes.
And I don't know if it's the same in Bollywood as in Hollywood, but sometimes, actors could be a handful, right?
Yes.
You
of
never,
course.
like a box
What?
of chocolates.
Actors can be a handful?
You
Shocking.
never know what you're going to get.
Okay,
You
yeah.
never know, right? And so we had a great meeting. And the thing that impressed me the most, really, very gracious, unpretentious, down to earth, everything we've been saying, very, very friendly, but also gets it, right? And that was the key thing because, understanding how that meeting of minds to say, here's what we want to do, here's how games work, it just flowed. So it was great.
Right. So since you mentioned that you have worked with other actors before, you've worked with James Earl Jones and Ian McKellen. What was it like meeting the voice of Darth Vader? Was there ever a moment where you were just like, record this for my answering machine?
That was actually, he was in one of the games that we made at Westwood. I didn't actually get to meet him, but in the game, that voice coming through is amazing. It adds a deep sort of seriousness to it. Now, Ian McKellen and the other folks there on the Lord of the Rings set, right?
Right, yeah.
It was both wonderful, but it was also a little frustrating. I'll tell you why. Because when you sit across from the table and have lunch with the hobbits, and they're talking about the party they went out and had the night before, you're like, you're a hobbit, but you're a person, but you're, it kind of breaks that reality.
Don't break the
How is
illusion
this
for me.
real? Oh my God.
Or you see a guy they named Tall Paul, who's the stand-in for Gandalf when he's standing next to the Hobbit, and he's a 7-foot tall dude just lumbering around the set, right?
Okay.
So it's kind of, it's good and it's bad because it breaks that reality. So when we see the film afterwards, you're like, oh, I know those walls of Minas Tirith are styrofoam.
It's like, I know what that Hobbit ate for lunch on the day they shot that scene.
We had eggs. We had eggs together, right? Yeah.
And besides, so you said getting her face right was a huge challenge. Is there anything else about the development of the game that was, say, particularly frustrating or something that you spent a lot of time on to get just bang on right?
Yeah, even the tech, right? I mean, we've built this game to be optimized for the India market. So spent a lot of time in making sure that the game works really well on small end devices.
Right.
It has a low data footprint because that's what users care about. It's a game that you play while connected to the internet, so it's important for it to work seamlessly in poor network situations. And the team has worked really hard to make sure that there are no glitches, that it plays smoothly, and at the same time being one of the smallest data footprints and size games from tech perspective.
All right, cool. And Mark, what was it like for you to develop a game specifically for the Indian audience? Like he said, with all of those technical challenges, aside from that, just sort of culturally to make that shift.
That was it was new and fresh, fun for me because it was a challenge. I hadn't done it before. I think building a game, you have to really take into account what the audience wants, things that they know. I like to say that when you make a game, you're kind of giving something that people already remember and know.
Right.
And I didn't know the Indian culture and audience. Or, I had to learn a lot about Alia and her life. And I really, the technical aspects, it's easy for me.
Right.
The cultural aspects had to rely on everybody else. And usually, we actually came up with this term. We need more masala in the game, right? Does this feel Indian enough? Right?
No, but need more masala is the best way
to,
I think, depict an Indian.
Anything Indian.
Like jo bhi chahiye aur masala
Because even
chahiye.
with food, with food, our first instinct is always more masala.
Or
Please.
masala.
Like always.
So that was the term that we came up, and I relied on everybody else to obviously, coach me through that process of learning.
Nice.
Superb.
And obviously, like we talked about, not the first celebrity you've worked with. Are you looking forward to doing more stuff with the game? What do you want? Are you going to do?
It kind of pointed to you. Looking forward to doing more stuff. Of course. Yeah. So this is when you first launch a game, that's only step one.
Right. Yeah.
Because games as a service, we continue live, we continue to develop, and we talked about events in Alia's life, things that are coming up. Of course. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. I think that about covers everything else. Is there anything that you would like people to know about the game, Mark or Alia?
I think we can open to questions.
We can
and
open
then-
to questions.
ग्राउंड एक्चुअली स्कूल में मैं काफ़ी गेम्स खेलती थी. मैं हैंडबॉल टीम में भी थी, मैं टेनिस भी खेलती थी, स्क्वॉश भी खेलती थी, फुटबॉल भी खेलती थी. अभी समय नहीं मिलता है गेम्स खेलने का, बट एवरी नाउ एंड देन वेन एवर मतलब एक डे ऑफ होता है तो मैं और अपने फ्रेंड्स हम लोग बैडमिंटन खेलते हैं अपने फ्रेंड्स के गार्डन में. और मुझे एक्चुअली स्पोर्ट्स खेलने में बहुत मज़ा आता है बिकॉज आई थिंक वो एक नेचुरल फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सरसाइज है. आपको पता भी नहीं चलता, आप 3 घंटे के लिए खेले जा रहे हो, आपका वर्कआउट भी हो जाता है, एक्सरसाइज भी हो जाता है, और आप एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव फीलिंग भी आती है. तो एक्चुअली इफ आई गिवन अ चॉइस मैं हर रोज़ खेलूंगी, बट टाइम नहीं मिलता है.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
I'd like to ask you that what is the vision of this mobile game app?
What is the reason for doing anything? क्योंकि आपको एक opportunity मिलती है. There is an opportunity where you can explore something that is new. At the same time, where it has a parallel to your life. ये एक narrative adventure है set in the entertainment Indian industry. And for me, both these spaces are relevant at the same time familiar. Games because हमने बचपन में खेला है, and industry because I belong to the industry. And when you bring this combination together, I think it's a great cocktail and something that I would love to enjoy.
Hi, Alia. Hi, I'm
Hi.
from Business World. What's up? So, my question to you is that how will you engage with your fans with respect to the game?
So basically, as I rightfully mentioned earlier, we sat and we've actually recorded my voice. So when you read the text on the game, there will be my voice along with it to support it. So that's, for me, number one, communication through audio is the the best way you can do in a game like this. And that's what we've done. And also, we have shot a couple of videos as well. So if it's your birthday, I'll wish you happy birthday. If you're doing well, I'll tell you you're doing well. So things like that. And of course, that's the most obvious way through which we can communicate. And even the dressing, we have over 250 design avatars, clothes, accessories that we've particularly put out there so that people can design themselves. And these are all through my personal likes of fashion and all of that. So yeah.
So, and those are just the starting points.
Yeah, those
As
are just the
yeah.
starting points, I think.
The game is going to continue to develop and grow, so there'll be all sorts of new opportunities as we go forward.
देखिए, the reason I also wore this t-shirt today is not क्योंकि मैं आज इसके बारे में एक point करना चाहती हूँ. This game is all about personality. तो अगर मैं आपको virtual sense में अपना personality दिखा रही हूँ, तो obviously while I'm here today as well, there has to be a shade of my personality, not just me. तो उस वजह से F for feminist.
Alia, the question is that will there be, there are 3 questions. First one for you. Will there be real-time incentives for fans as well, followed with the app? As in, they get to meet you or something like that for the fans in the end. Are you looking at it? Mark, the next question is for you. What is the vision with the mobile app that you have in the long term? And how do you see the celebrity app market in India per se right now? Thanks.
You want to answer
You
the
should
first?
answer both the questions since
Okay.
you're the creator of the game.
So let's talk about the long-term vision, right? The great thing about this style of game, this genre of game, is it's story-driven. And we continue to add new chapters to the game as we go forward. So anything going on in Alia's life can become part of the chapter experience of what players are playing there. And talking about real-life interactions, that's up to stuff for us to work out, right? And we'll see, and it's, Ali's got a very, very busy schedule. So it kind of depends on how we can all put this together. Making a game, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. It's a little different than just showing up and doing a live interaction, right? The celebrity game app sort of market going forward, the thing that surprises me actually is that India has such a rich experience with Bollywood and all the other regional film industries. And I'm kind of surprised there's not more games like this already, right? And because people really want to engage with their favorite actors and actresses. So I think there's a big future for it.
Hi, Alia. Hello. हाय आलिया, पीछे पीछे। बहुत खूबसूरत लग रही हैं, ऐप में भी खूबसूरत लग रही हैं।
Thank you.
आपके मतलब बड़े बच्चे सभी फैंस हैं मुझे लगता है, लेकिन इसके बाद ज़्यादा फैंस हो जाएंगे। थोड़ा सा अलग सवाल पूछूंगी मैं।
जी।
रामनवमी बहुत ही जल्द आने वाली है। रामनवमी, नवरात्र शुरू होने वाले हैं, रामनवमी आने वाली है, लेकिन राम मंदिर का मुद्दा अभी तक सॉल्व नहीं हुआ। आपका एक रिएक्शन चाहिए था।
ओके मेंबर्स ऑफ द मीडिया, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट आज के हम सारे सवाल आज के इस इवेंट पे अगर हम सीमित रखें तो थैंक यू।
सॉरी।
आलिया आपके सामने है।
अरे आज इतनी देर से इतनी देर से कैसे? पहले तो क्वेश्चन आपसे ही आता है।
बिकॉज ये सब मेरे भाई बंधु हैं।
ओह वेरी नाइस।
तो आलिया, ये आपका गेम मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ये हॉलीवुड के किम कार्दाशियन से मिलता जुलता है, तो हम ऐसा माने कि आप उनको टफ कंपटीशन देने वाली हैं, या ये गेम आने के बाद लोग उन्हें भूल जाने वाले इंडिया में, ऐसा हम माने?
हाँ मिलता जुलता होगा, क्योंकि जैसे कि मैंने कहा ये जॉनर है। मैं किसी को कंपटीशन देने की कोशिश नहीं कर रही हूँ। एक्चुअली ये सिर्फ किम कार्दाशियन ने, ब्रिटनी स्पीयर्स ने भी, डेमी लोवाटो ने भी ऐसे गेम्स बनाए, क्योंकि जैसे कि मैंने कहा एक जॉनर है। और ये मेरी तरफ से फॉर माय इंडस्ट्री एक गेम है जो मैं एक जॉनर यहाँ पे ला रही हूँ। जैसे कि हमने दिखाया कि दिस इज इंडियाज फर्स्ट नैरेटिव एडवेंचर गेम। तो compete करने की कोशिश नहीं कर रही हूँ, बस कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ।
एंड हमने सुना है कि इसके बाद आप एक लंबी सी छुट्टी पे जाने वाली हैं, तो आपको नहीं लगता कि आपके फैन जो है वो नाराज हो जाएंगे या रोने लगेंगे?
क्यों?
इतना
पहले तो मैं लंबी सी छुट्टी के लिए नहीं जा रही हूँ, मैं इधर ही हूँ। और अगर जाऊंगी मैं तो मैं मतलब 8-10 दिन के लिए जाऊंगी, बट दैट्स ओके। आई थिंक वो लोग एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि मैं जाके खाना वाना खाती हूँ वहाँ पे।
थैंक यू।
एंड ऑल्सो अगर वो जा रही हैं तो ऐप में उनका साथ है।
Hi Alia, this side straight. Hi. Big
Hi.
congratulations for Badrinath ki Dulhaniya.
Thank you.
A message well delivered. Recently we got to know that just like you, there are many actresses who sing. जैसे आप फिल्मों में गाती हैं, वैसे और भी actresses they sing too in the films. But you are particularly not happy with a few singers. And you just the report says कि आपको लगता है कि उनको singing नहीं करके acting पे ही concentrate करना चाहिए. So just wanted your reaction to it.
Who's not happy with a few singers?
You.
What? Who am I to be unhappy with singers? मैं एक actor हूँ. I have never said anything like that. And I mean, if I am an actor and I am singing, I only support other actors to sing.
Okay, thank
if
you.
they can sing.
Thank you.
I don't know. You made me Sonu Nigam. Like I am taking over this.
Hi, Alia. This is Priyanka. You're taking a 4-month break from acting before you start with Dragon, and you're obviously going to learn a lot of things, you said. But is it an easy decision for you? Was it very, very easy to take this decision, considering you are at the peak of your career?
I'm not taking a break because it's just my schedule is as such that I have got a break. Because this schedule is not going to start until much later. So by default, I have a break. So instead of pushing something in, like pushing a film in this break, I rather take the time to learn things that I've not gotten the time to learn. Like dance and singing and cooking and spend time with my cat. So I'm going to do all of that.
Members of the media, last question, please.
Hi, Alia.
Hello, hi.
आपकी सिस्टर शाहीन ने अभी एक पोस्ट किया है सोशल मीडिया पे, जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि मीडिया जो है फ्यूनरल पे पहुंच जाती है और प्राइवेसी का इन्वेजन होता है, जिसे आपने लाइक भी किया है, वरुण ने भी लाइक किया। डू यू हैव एनी कमेंट टू ऑफर ऑन दिस? इस पे आप क्या कहना चाहेंगी?
Just like this platform is not the right platform to talk about this, the same way a situation like that is not right. It's not right to be accosted by pictures and videos, keeping in mind the sentiments of the people involved. That's it.
Okay, members of the media, firstly, thank you for the questions. And secondly, we have a surprise. I'm not telling you what the surprise is. I'm going to request Alia to tell all you members of the media. So you're seated. Please be seated.
आपके सीट के नीचे देखो, कुछ आपको मिलेगा.
Since we're talking about Alia Bhatt Star Life.
Hey, there you
किसने
go.
बोला ये? नहीं,
Okay, जिसको भी चाय का कप मिला, you don't win anything.
क्या
But yes,
मिला?
you
Hold
have
up the
5 stars.
Hold up the stars.
So the few people with the stars.
Yes. Whoever's got the stars, can you please
जो
request
भी
to come?
जिनके पास स्टार है ऊपर आ जाओ स्टेज पे. जिनको स्टार मिला नीचे. किसको मिला? अरुण को नहीं मिला नीचे स्टार. अरुण खुद ही स्टार है, करेक्ट बात ही है.